What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me again. Welcome back. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and do all that good stuff. So today, if you saw the last video, neatening up the interior. That's coming along slowly. But main goal today is truck mods. So don't worry about this messy ass garage. But truck's here. You're gonna wind up taking this sport bar off. You get a better shot of it. Sport bar's coming off. Those lights have to get disconnected. I'm thinking about trying to repurpose them, possibly put them in the front grill somewhere. Coming off for a reason. We got one of those racks that's going on the back. So the rack is in pieces in these boxes over here. 1, 2, and then the parts is over there. That third box is for the lift kit. That's gonna go on, and then we have a tent, rooftop tent. So let's get to taking this thing apart. The rooftop tent over here. Planning on going on a couple camping trips this year with the truck, so we're gonna get it ready. I believe we're going next month actually, so we want to do a test run with everything on. So let's just get this thing on. I'll probably wind up driving to work with this thing on, like a nut job every single day. But let's get this thing off. Let's get this rack off and take it from there. Gonna have to figure out how these wires are ran because I don't feel them. Hopefully they're not in the bar, because then it's gonna be a pain in the ass to put them back if I ever want to put them back. All right, so I'm in the middle of taking it off. Let's get one last look at it before I take it off, and then we can get the view with it off. Let me put this up. The truck with the rack, and then we're gonna take this off. We'll go over what it takes to take the thing off after I get more of it off. All right, so complete pain in the ass taking this off because I'm trying to get all the wires and loose connections like out of the way for any possible weather. So bar it off. I took the lights off the top. There's like a plate that holds them on. That came off. All the wires were through the bar, which is going to be annoying if I ever want to put them back. Which I might just leave, and I could just cut the clips off, and we'll see about that. Goes down through this hole here, through the bar, the front piece of the bar, through that, down underneath the truck. Then there was about 1,000 zip ties. You might not be able to see, but there was like 1,000 zip ties along the bottom. There was a clip like here. Undid the clip, pulled the wire out that way, then kept undoing the clips on the, kept undoing the zip ties while cutting them off on that wire. Goes up this way behind the fender liner up, and then it was just a jumbled mess over here. Kind of can't see very well, but I made it neat. The extra piece of the harness I unclipped, and that's somewhere for safekeeping. Harness is neat out of the way, and now we're just going to take this rack off completely and put it in the garage for now. Alright, that since the rack's off, moved one car out of the way. I'm going to move the other one up in a second, but let's get a look of it. Let's get a look at it with the sport bar. I think I like it, but I think I like the way it looks better than with the sport bar. Great. Alright, so we got it all unpacked. This is a ton of stuff. Some more on the floor. This is from Datin metal fabrication, and let's get to installing this. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Got the instructions up over here. So it's going to be about 1 hour to 2 hours install time. That's what we're looking at the end here, right there. Let's start installing. There's a lot of bolts. Alright, so this is going pretty smoothly. Like this. One thing I'm not too crazy about, I don't know if you can see in the light, the way they make you clamp it on like this, it makes it sit up a little bit because there's a lip on the back side of the bed, but it's straightening out by itself when you put the top rack in. Just basically like a big erector set. Legos erector, I guess more like an erector set. Connects. No, erector set. I had one of those when I was little. Just continue going on. It's just a bunch of hardware. Each support has 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then across the top there's another 4. This one, and then one right here. Then there's some other stuff to go on. So pretty simple. Not too bad. Hasn't been that long since we started, and I haven't got annoyed with all this small stuff yet, so I guess that's a plus. Let's try to do this before the battery dies. This was not sponsored by Datin Fab, but this rack came from them. It was pretty awesome. Went together very easily. Could have got more footage for you, but just very small tedious bolts, and as long as you follow the instructions, it's really foolproof. Yeah, so only thing, like I said, was those brackets that made it look like I got it to sit a little flatter here. That was the only issue I came up with. Other than that, like I said, pretty simple install. Now we may try to mount up this tent right here, but I'm not too sure if I feel like doing it because my back hurts. Other than that, thanks for joining me. If we mount it up, I will have some footage of us mounting it up after this whole thing, but subscribe, comment if you have any questions about this thing. Ask me down below in the comments. Got a couple more mods for the truck that I want to do that I have sitting on the workbench over there that I have to get around to, but other than that, pretty simple install, and join me again. We'll see you on, I don't know, see you soon. Truck life. One last thing, there are these bars are like kind of like accessory mounting ones. You put them on the side of the truck this way, mount it up that way, and then basically just put them wherever the hell you want. I assume you could get more of them